amazed, it's not teaches us to notice and think about the signs of Allah all around us. These signs remind us that Allah is the creator and that everything is made with a purpose. When we look at nature, our bodies, and the universe, we can see proof of Allah's greatness. Appreciating these signs help us grow closer to Allah and to be more thankful for the blessings we have every day. Assalamu alaikum, my name is Muhammad Al-Jarani, and today I will talk about the signs of Allah and how they help us appreciate Islam. One of the easiest ways to see the signs of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is by looking at nature. The sky, the clouds, and the stars, and the mountains are all amazing creations. Rain falls from the sky, and through it, Allah gives life to plants, animals, and helps us grow food. The stars are not only beautiful, but they also help us find the way when we travel. The Quran talks about this in Surah An-Nahl, verse 16-16. The ayah says, وَعَلَمَةٍ وَبِالنَّجْمِ هُمْ يَهْتَدُونَ. This means Allah made landmarks on earth and stars in the sky so that people can find their way when they travel. We can see the signs of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in our bodies. Our hearts beat, we breathe, and we go without even thinking about it. The Quran says it in Surah Al-Dariyat, verse 51-21. وَفِي أَنفُسِكُمْ أَفَلَا تُبْصِرُونَ. This means and in yourself, then will you not see. This verse reminds us to think about how amazing our bodies are and to thank Allah for the gift of life. Even the smallest cells in our bodies are working together to keep us alive. Every time we learn something new or recover from being sick, it shows us how perfectly Allah created us. The whole universe is a sign of Allah's power. The sun rises and sets at the same time every day, giving us light and warmth. The moon helps us know the months and the planets move in perfect order. The Quran is also one of the greatest signs of Allah. It is a guide for us full of wisdom and lessons. When we read the Quran and learn about the prophets and their miracles, it helps us understand Allah's power and mercy even more. Even science keeps discovering new things about space, but still, everything goes still how Allah planned it. This shows us that both faith and knowledge can go together. Thinking about the universe makes us feel small, but also reminds us how powerful and caring is Allah. Truly, this is a sign. This shows us that Allah is the Khaliq, the creator of everything. In conclusion, the signs of Allah are everywhere, in nature, in our bodies, and in the universe. They remind us to say Subhanallah when we see something amazing and to worship Him sincerely. By thinking about these signs, we become closer to Allah and stronger in our faith. Appreciating these signs of Allah helps us see how blessed we really are today. Jazakallah khair.